In this video, I want to go over SR Counter Trend 2 and a money management algorithm strategy for each. At the top, you see the basic SR Counter Trend 2 crude oil, gold, and silver. Let's look at the performance summaries for each of those. These are strategies that test well back to 2006 when the electronic markets for each of these started trading actively, and exact same parameters, exact same custom session. These are the performance summaries that you get. So you see crude oil, or this is silver. Let's look at crude oil. Let's click on the first one. Crude oil chart. This is with slippage and commission. So I've never had a strategy that uses the exact same parameters on this group of markets and back tests this well. And so you see that these are in our portfolios, and you see the equity curve here. Nice results overall, and that was gold. This is silver, and here we go. Here's silver. These all include $25 round turn slippage and commission. They're all in a bit of a drawdown. The markets have been a little different. The metals markets have been less volatile, and there's been more gap continuations. This is not a gap fill strategy, but there's more gap continuations. You see that yesterday in silver, gap up and then run. And let's take a look at the money management algorithm that you can use for each of these. The exact same money management algorithm is at the bottom for each of these, and this is crude oil money management algorithm. We're using the stochastic. If the stochastic is above 70 for the last 14 trades, then we continue. If not, we stop. And you see you cut the drawdown. This is inclusive of slippage and commission as well, $25 round turn. You take less trades, you have less net profit, but you reduce the drawdown in each of these cases. Gold is about the same, but we're using the same parameters. So in this case, crude oil stops trading on October 2018, so it hasn't traded. And let's take a look. So it's a little bit, it's going through this drawdown. We talked about that when we put the portfolios together. We like strategies in drawdowns, but if you want to stop trading it when it's a drawdown, measuring the stochastic of the last 14 trades or last however many trades you want, you can do that with the money management algorithms. I'm going to show you the settings for that. And here is gold. Gold stopped trading as well. The drawdown's about the same in this, but this gives you a method that works on crude oil and silver. I wanted something that had the same parameters for each, and so overall the composite results are better. The base strategy in this only has a $3,300 drawdown and has an average trade profit of 140, but these are still good results. And with the money management algorithms, you have a method. The goal is, for example, is to, when you look at this original strategy, the goal is when the stochastic is high, you're trading it. And so you see you're looking at locking into this equity curve. This is a nice equity curve. You want to lock into that. And in a high stochastic, a continuously overbought stochastic would indeed indicate a positive equity curve. And so you stay with that. When the stochastic fades away from that, it means that your equity curve is maybe not performing as well, and so it stops trading. And so you stop trading until the stochastic improves, the equity curve of the base system improves. And so that's one way to trade with the money management algorithms. Again, these are with slippage and commission. And so you see these drawdowns where it stops and then starts again. And you have a method for stopping and starting in case your strategy just starts to go down and does not recover. And that can happen sometimes. And so here is SR Counter Trend 2 Silver. That's the base strategy once again. And you see this pullback. This is, you can buy the dips too, but if you want to lock into an equity curve like this, you could use this method of stochastics on the equity curve with the money management algorithm, or you could buy the dips. There's not many dips though, so you're either buying these shallow dips, or you're not trading very much when you wait for these big dips. And so we had this big dip, and now it's recovering a little bit. I think that volatility will pick up in the metals. It was so low in 2018. And so that somewhat affects the strategy. When a market loses its tone, it can be hard to trade. And so here is the money management algorithm version. It tends to lock in to this equity curve when it's going straight up, and then it stops trading it when the equity curve pulls back. It's not perfect. You can't sync up perfectly. There's some delay in starting and stopping when you use an indicator like this because you're looking at the last 14 trades, but you do have a method. It does increase the average trade profit. It does reduce the drawdown. So if you're risk averse, you want to lock into straight line equity curves. A stochastic is one way to do it. These are using all the same exact parameters for the money management algorithm. So let's take a look at this. Format strategies. And we're using a limit entry technique. And then we're using rule 3, stochastic. The rest of those are 0. You set 1 next to the rule that you're using. And then you scroll down and you set the parameters for that rule in the next section. 14 trades. And we're going back 60. It's actually, I said 70, but it's above 60. And so you see the smoothing factor as well, 3. And we adjust the times based on the original strategy: start, stop, finish, the stop loss, and then we sync the exit with the master. So that is the update for crude oil, gold, silver, and how to trade those with the money management algorithms if you want to lock into a straight line equity curve.